Hello. Hello, hello. Waste is everywhere. We waste our natural resources and energy. Landfills pollute our lands, our waters, and our air. It even ends up in our bodies through the food and the water that we consume. Saving is our only option. Imagine that you had the superpower to reduce all that waste by changing one simple habit, the habit of where you choose to eat. So waste is a key issue for restaurants. In the UK alone, we consume every year 700 million meals out. Out of the 90,000 restaurants that there are in the UK, they produce 1 million tons of waste, including plastic, out of which 200,000 is actual food waste. So there are a number of eateries that are trying to implement sustainable practices, and their list is steadily growing. There are countless organizations offering certifications, badges, and guides, and it's a jungle out there for consumers to make a sense out of it all. At the same time, it's difficult for them to see the benefits of their personal choices. So we wanted to know whether local eateries' environmental and socially beneficial choices were actually getting through to consumers and whether they were benefiting from it. So we went out and asked them.
Because we're using like paper bags and we try to don't do a lot of waste.
So we use things like biodegradable straws, anything that we can that's biodegradable we use, anything we can recycle, we do recycle.
We use as much local produce as possible.
Also, we have no single-use plastics.
I don't think we share it enough, to be honest.
If someone asks me, do you have a plastic bag? Say, no, sorry, we're using just paper bag. So if someone asks me for a straw, I say, no, sorry, we are not using straw.
We try and educate our wait staff and our cafe staff as much as possible about these things, so that when a question comes up, we're always ready to answer that for them.
So even if you didn't hear that very well, as you can see, restaurants are trying to make sustainable choices. However, the bottom line of that story is that it's very difficult for them to get it across and show the value to consumers.
Welcome, Frigga. Inspired by the Norse goddess of the earth, the giantess, the weaver of humanity's fate, the architect of change. Frigga allows local food businesses to share their sustainable practices and promote themselves in a place where customers can find them and prioritize their sustainable and humanitarian choices. So how does it work? Each business takes a self-assessment sustainability questionnaire and receives a points value based on that. This points value, as well as a number of other data points, are available in the app to inform customer choices. Each time the customer eats at a chosen restaurant, they simply take a selfie and validate their use of that restaurant. The points are added to their account, and as they accumulate, they can be exchanged for rewards or compete with their friends. So as we can see in the center display here, we have the map. It's easy here to compare the efficiencies and the sustainability ratings of each restaurant. And we can see on the right-hand side how Bob here has been collecting his points. Not quite enough for a reward just yet, but give him some time. He'll soon overtake Suzanne. You can see the environmental statistics on the left-hand side. They're environmental and social. From a financial point of view, we're pretty lean. We can break even in 11 months if we get 175 sign-ups. We do this by keeping things very simple. We keep our costs down, and we operate a subscription model.
Our business model benefits from network effects, which creates new incentives for members of each group. More sustainable customers eating at more sustainable eateries, earning more Frigga points and redeeming more rewards, creating a positive behavioral loop that reinforces itself, resulting in shared value for everyone and reducing all that waste. Because we know that you friggin' care. Thank you for listening. Oh, we'll say, oh no, we don't.
Thanks, guys. Great idea. Could you talk a little bit about why you decided to go for a separate app versus a service that could be layered into, say, these restaurants' own applications or something along those lines?
Sorry, was that why we choose to use our own app rather than folding into the restaurant's
rather
existing?
than actually providing a service and being this broker of the environmentalness of the particular venue.
So, if I may, the issue at the moment with sustainability is there are so many different indicators. Some restaurants trying to do certain things, and others are better at other things. Creating shared value, the concept requires that we allow the ones who are not good at something to catch up. This app will clearly demonstrate the social versus environmental practices that they invest in. That way, educating consumers the amount of different factors that contribute to the overall score. With time, by promoting certain places and offering more rewards, they can attract new customers, resulting maybe more revenue for them, and being able to invest and innovate further in other sustainable solutions. And I think for that, you need a coherent place where everybody can interact.
Okay, yeah, thank you.